Hey guys, how are you going today? So today I'm going to talk about some of the products that I produce and what they are exactly. So I've started producing 3D printed kits specifically for the Ultra 2, which is this blaster here. As you can see, there is some aftermarket components on there. So what I'll do today is I'll talk about all the different components that I'm currently producing and selling, and how you can go about getting them. Okay, so I do some custom nameplates and barrel inserts, but I'll get onto that in a second. So the first thing is I'm currently making a conversion kit to turn it from the stock Ultra darts through to the Elite darts, which is they're more common, cheaper, and to be honest, I prefer them myself. A lot of other people do as well. So what you get in this kit is actually these 5 components. So you're going to get a cylinder here. Now with the cylinder, you have a choice between it rotating clockwise or anti-clockwise. So what this does is after firing, it will either put the empty chamber on the right of the rear section or on the left, depending on which way you want that. So if you're right or left-handed, you might want to choose a different option. You'll get the timing plate here. So this plate is designed for these components to line up perfectly with the flywheel cage every time. You'll get 2 of the pushers. Now they're both identical. So far I've been using my kit for about 3 weeks, put a few hundred shots through it, and it's not showing any problems, but I'm going to give a spare one just in case it breaks, especially when you're trying to screw the tiny little screw in here. There's a big chance of that. You also get a cage. So there are a few different options for cages. You have this one here, which takes the 130 motors. And you have this one here, which is designed to use the stock motors and the stock flywheels in there. So you can use the existing electronics. If you don't want to do a battery upgrade, that's perfect. There is some soldering required for both of these. The stock motors themselves have a circuit board on the back of them, and to make it fit the Elites, you need to move them closer together, so you will need to unsolder that and then solder wires to it. The 130 motor style is more of a full rewire, so you'd probably want to run lipos off that, which means that you'll need to replace a switch as well as the actual motors themselves. Now this just uses full-size standard flywheels that you can buy from most blaster companies. So that's what you get in there. You do get the 5 components, and then you choose from the actual cage itself. For the one that uses the stock motors, there is only one crush or one size, but for the one that uses the 130s, you can choose from anything from a 41.5 crush up to a 43. If you do want anything above a 43, I can do that, but 43 is probably the loosest crush that you're going to want. Okay, so that's the kit there. I can print it in almost any color that you like as well. So we'll move that over to the side here and get on to the next thing. So I do have a lot of different accessories for this. One of them being the plates. So in the plate kit, you're going to get 3 items. So you're going to get the plate that replaces the gold and black logo. You're going to get a battery tray cover plate that replaces that, and then this template. So there is some slight modification that's required to the blaster, as well as you're going to get screws. So what you'll need to do is, for the plate that replaces the logo, you'll need to use this to drill 3 holes in the case, exactly where these 3 holes are going to line up. It is reversible if you decide that you want to put the Ultra plates back on. The modifications you need to do for this are not going to affect that happening. So with those, I do make them in many different styles, custom styles as well. So as you can see here, this is one with runes on it. You have, these are just some that I've done for people over the last week. So your standard elite replacement looking ones, and then some custom ones for other customers there. So you can choose between lots of different text styles. You can have a logo put on it as well, as you've seen in the beginning of the video with the dragon. As long as it's not too detailed, there's no problems with that. So you do get to pick the two colors, and it is two different layers to get that image. So moving on to some more accessories here, we have the grip extensions. So for an adult hand, the grip is a little short. What this does is it just fills in below the blaster right here, extending it just that little bit more, so the bottom of the palm of your hand is more comfortable. Being that it's a front heavy blaster, having that there is going to make it so much more comfortable. So I currently do two styles, just a basic one right here. So two screws, just clamp it on there, screw those together, and it's on. Or this one here, I got a bit of a cowboy vibe from it, so I decided to design one that has a spur. When you do install this one, the spur does freely spin as well. So we'll move those up here and get on to the next thing. So the next thing, this is a battery tray replacement. So if you're going to do a lipo conversion, the best way to make your lipo fit is to cut out the guts of that battery tray. And what this does is this just fills in the gaps and little bits, so there's nothing sharp that can potentially puncture that battery. Makes it nice and neat. You can put a little bit of foam in here if you've got a small battery in there, and that'll hold it in place. This one's pretty easy to install as well. I'll be doing a video on how to install all of these components. Next we have these, and what you saw in the beginning, these are barrel inserts. So the inside of the blaster, the barrel is a little weirdly designed. It's not smooth like most blasters where they put a barrel material in there. So what this is just an insert that you open the blaster, slot it straight in, close the blaster back up, and it's ready to go. I do have multiple designs. So this one here is just a standard open design. You could use this with the Ultra darts or the Elite darts as well. It goes in nice and easy. And then there's this one here, which has a bit of a tighter barrel there. It's designed to fit some of this material in. That material is a friction fit for it as well, so you just slide that in there, trim it off where you need it, and you're ready to go for people that want a little bit of a tighter barrel. I can do custom barrel orders as well. So this customer wanted to have a little bit of the barrel sticking out with a little bit of detailing on it, just to make the blaster look a little bit more ornate. So I just added this to the end of one of those. Same thing, install, open it up, slide it in, close it back up, and you're ready to go. So if you're interested in any of these items, find me on Facebook. I'm Blaster Mods Australia. I'll leave a link in the description below. Yeah, send me a message there. We can talk about colors, options, any custom bits and pieces. I even do commissions. So if you want upgrades to motors, bits and pieces and stuff installed, I can happily purchase the blaster, do all the installs, and then send the whole blaster pre-done straight to you if that's what you're after. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informative. If you have any more questions, as I said, message me on Facebook, and enjoy your day. Bye.